Control, this is Flight. We're making our final descent. Kicking up some dust here. Control, this is Flight. We have landed on the moon.
Third Phase Moon, Blake Cousins, welcome back, world. We have incredible, mysterious discoveries found from around the world. Ancient alien skulls, ancient spherical stones, and a new UFO video just into Third Phase Moon. Now let's get to it. These mysterious 5,000-year-old stone spheres indicate some kind of atom formation formed thousands of years ago, built by man, indicating that ancient man possessed far superior knowledge than we believe today. These mysterious spheres are one of the greatest archaeological enigmas of the 21st century. These anomalous petrospheres, as they're called, are found mainly in Scotland, Britain, and Ireland, and date to the late Neolithic to the possible Iron Age. On the surface, the mysterious spheres have from 30 to 160 protruding knobs, with the size varying from approximately 2.75 inches up to 7 centimeters across. In comparison, the stone spheres are about the size of tennis balls or oranges. Researchers from around the world have proposed numerous theories trying to explain the origin and purpose. Their history remains a great enigma for scholars. While researchers have discovered the spheres with up to 160 knobs, those with 6 known are the most common. Mathematicians seem to have a particular interest in the spheres because of their incredible aesthetic beauty, and mostly because amongst them they represent all the symmetrical forms of the 5 platonic solids. While nearly all the mysterious spheres have been found in northeastern regions of Scotland, people have come across them in the surrounding areas. Researchers speculate that given the similar distribution of the spheres to the Pictish symbols, many have suggested that these mysterious spheres are in fact Pictish artifacts. According to reports, in 2015, a total of 435 stones have been recorded, while researchers expect that there are hundreds, if not thousands, still waiting to be found. Researchers have categorized the spheres into 3 categories: those with spirals, those with kinetic circles, and those which have patterns of straight incised lines and hatchings. While their true purpose remains a mystery, the carved stone spheres have been taken as evidence by many researchers as evidence of knowledge of the 5 platonic solids, which describe a millennium after. This basically means that ancient mankind had knowledge of the 5 platonic solids much earlier than Plato described them. While some of the stone spheres do exhibit symmetrical characteristics of the platonic solids, the extent of how much is something widely disputed among researchers. Among one of the more accepted theories is that the megalithic construction aid. Researchers theorize that the mysterious stone spheres could have been used by ancient mankind to help transport megalithic stones by acting as ball bearings. Researchers suggest that the different sizes of spheres might indicate those were meant to be used together as one unit in order to facilitate the transportation of huge blocks of stone. Experts indicate that it's possible to demonstrate that the petrospheres were found in the vicinity of the Neolithic recumbent stone circles. Other researchers indicate that the stone spheres are in fact evidence of the most ancient knowledge, which indicates that ancient mankind had extremely advanced knowledge in numerous sciences, and that these spheres are in fact depictions of representatives of atoms. Like many theories, this has been widely rejected among archaeologists and historians. Well, the truth is, despite the number of researchers, they have very little information about these mysterious stone spheres. Their purpose remains an enigma for researchers who could only speculate as to how and why Neolithic people created such elaborate spheres. Very few of the stone spheres are in fact damaged, which indicate that the petrospheres were non-utilitarian objects, but rather spheres with symbolic or social significance. What are these spheres? Leave your comments below, everybody from around the world. I want to get your opinions. Why were they built? Now let's get to this. Strange skulls that defy explanation. Whether these mysterious skulls are human origin or not, it's an ongoing debate among skeptics, researchers, and those who firmly believe that These mysterious skulls, which do not resemble any human species, are in fact of extraterrestrial origin and should be interpreted as the ultimate evidence that proves that our planet has been visited by beings not of this earth. Now let's get to this, the paracast skulls. In the barren landscape of the Peruvian desert in 1928, archaeologist Julio Tello made one of the most mysterious discoveries when he uncovered a complex of sophisticated graveyard under the harsh soil of the Paracas Desert. Tello discovered a set of controversial human remains that would forever change how we look at our ancestors and our origins. The bodies in the tombs have some of the most largest elongated skulls ever discovered on the planet. Archaeologists discovered over 300 mysterious skulls which are believed to be at least 3,000 years old. As if the mysterious shape of the skulls wasn't weird enough, a recent DNA analysis performed on some of the skulls presented some of the most incredible results that challenge everything we know about the origin of human evolution tree. The cranium of the Paracas skulls are at least 25% larger and up to 60% heavier than the skulls of regular human beings. Researchers firmly believe that these traits could not have been achieved through head bindings, as some scientists suggest. The mitochondrial DNA, which is inherited from mother, showed mutations that were unknown to any man, primate, or animal found on planet Earth. Now take a look at this, the Rhodope skull. Discovered by 38-year-old resident Plodiv. Ever since his finding, no one has been able to offer any conclusive details about what this mysterious skull is. Dmitry Kovachev, the director of the Paleontology Museum in Osinograd, is positive that the discovery is no fossil and has no analogy or resemblance of any kind of humanoid skull known to science. These anomalous skulls weigh only 250 grams. It has 6 mysterious cavities which, according to UFO enthusiasts, could belong to the creature's sensory organs. According to the skull formation, the creature to which the skull belonged could have been up to 6 eyes or another set of unknown organs. Now, that's weird. The most mysterious feature on the Rhodope skull is that it lacks a mouth. This is weird. It really almost looks like the Predator, if you ask me, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It definitely would be freaky to see what this thing looked like alive. Now take a look at this, the Sealand skull. Now, if that's not a gray alien-like skull, I don't know what is. It's one of the most controversial artifacts discovered in recent years. The Sealand skulls raise numerous questions that scientists cannot find an answer to. Strangely, few researchers have shown interest in analyzing the mysterious artifact, perhaps because they're afraid what they might find out. Something that could change the way we look at human origins and our own entire history? Yeah, that's right. We better rethink our entire history because the evidence is quite clear. It was in 2010 that the skull was examined at the College of Veterinary Medicine in Denmark. The researchers concluded that they were not able to solve the mystery nor provide anything that would explain what the species belongs to. Scientists said, since researchers were unable to provide further details and the question regarding the Sealand skull were many, the skull was sent to the Niels Bohr Institute in Copenhagen. Carbon dating reveals that this mysterious being lived between 1200 and 1280 BC. Now take a look at this prehistoric bison skull with a bullet hole. This doesn't make any sense. The remains of this bison that has a bullet hole in the cranium are displayed at the Museum of Paleontology in Moscow. You can see the perfect round hole that was supposedly caused by an impact of a projectile launched at high speed. Even though there were never found remains of a projectile, the hole in the cranium was caused by a bullet caliber similar to the ones we use today. What shot this bison in the head? Wow. Is it possible that highly advanced civilization existed thousands of years ago? Oh yes, it is very likely, in my opinion. All right, everybody leave your comments below. Tell me, what do you think these skulls represent? Where do they come from? Are they of this earth or are they from out there? Quite incredible. Now, take a look at this, a lightning storm and UFOs. They pretty much go hand in hand, and I wanted to share this with you, this incredible video that was just submitted to us right here at Third Phase Moon. Take a look at this. It's fast. Wow, that was fast. Let's keep repeating it, slow it down. Let's get a better look at whatever this object is, moving quite quickly. This was captured in Queensland early this month, December. And let's see, Sun Tzu Wars Word 1964, that's the name of the YouTube channel. They gave us permission to share this with you to the world. They captured it with their Galaxy 3 notepad. And whatever it is, wow, it's quite amazing. I want to get your opinions, people. What this object is, let me tell you, between major hurricanes, tidal waves, earthquakes, strange weather, there's always UFO related activity. Quite strange indeed. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. Have your cameras ready. Things are going down. Blake Cousins. We'll see you real soon.